Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Here we are inside the plant this morning. We're going to show Coach 1327, and behind me, Custom Coach 1329. Beautiful paint job on this. I want you to take a look before I go there. How's everyone's 4th? Did everyone have a good 4th? I hope you were safe. I always forget that we actually had a holiday over the weekend. Hope everyone had a good one. 1329, take a look at that. Pardon the dust out here. It's on the production floor, but this coach is going to be something else. Quad slide Jackson Hole Super Bath floor plan. We're going to go inside and check the progress of it. This is a coach that I've wanted to follow through production, and things are starting to heat up, for the lack of a better term, inside. And so we're going to go inside and take a look at that. Before we do so, and I love the snake skin on the side of that. You've never seen that on a Marathon coach, have you? That's a first for Marathon, is that snake skin. You've seen it in the inserts of chairs, the leather, the embossed leather in a snake print. 1300 stands out as a python print. They had that in that, but 1329 has it in the paint. It's pretty cool. A lot of really cool elements in that paint job. But on 1327, you can really see the dynamic colors that are here. One of the things that really stands out is it's got that orangey copper, but I also really like the way the gray was integrated into this. This is a coach that I'm going to want to see outside in the natural light, because I really like that coppery orange. I don't want to say it's orange, it's a copper, but I want to see how it plays with the gray. I really like it. But, and you guys know me, I would incorporate a little bit of white, but I think because it's got that silvery gray, it's going to be okay. Now, before we go inside 1327, which is an H3 double slide, and it's actually for sale. So this coach, when it's out of production, is going to be for sale. So if you're looking to upgrade, if you're looking to get into a new coach, 1327 might be an option for you from an H3 double slide standpoint. So one of the things that we've shown you before is how we produce the slide out. This is the dinette and the sofa over here outside of the coach. And you could see right here that the scaffolding is up here. We take the slide all the way out, and we produce what needs to be in that slide right here down on the floor of the production. And then when everything is said and done, with about 3 weeks, maybe a month to go in production, this will go back into the coach, and they'll do a few other things. But it's really neat to see how they take the slide out in order to get the large appliances and everything else that needs to go in the coach. They take the slide out, put it on the floor, secure it, and literally build the dinette and the sofa, the wiring, the lighting, everything. It's got everything that it needs to go, and then we'll pop it back into the coach. Let's head to the front of the coach. Let's walk inside. I know they just finished the floor. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July, a safe one. I know I did. We're going to pop in here real quick, and I'm going to show you some progress. All right, standing on the scaffolding of 1327, what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the back of the coach. So H3 double slide, in this floor plan, you've got storage across from the bed, you've got a closet in the rear, and of course the king size bed. And one of the things that we're seeing now in the new, in some of the H floor plans, is the same thing you're seeing in the new updated X3. This header up here, which now is storage. I'm a big fan of that because it's easy to get to, and it holds a lot, whether it be clothes or shoes or bedding or whatever. If you have a small dog, it might be a good, no, never mind. So check it out. This is another thing. haven't seen how, there we go. I don't want to mess with these too much. Just a little bit of utilization of space. You know, part of the engine compartment is right back here, so they've got these cabinets that are built right in here to the wall, right outside this rear closet. That's kind of a nice addition to this floor plan. And we've talked about this many times over the last couple of years. Utilization of space. If you've got a little bit of area, let's maximize it by putting some storage. Let's head up front here. So here's the full bath of this coach. It's going to have the commode, it's going to have the sink and vanity, and then of course it's got the large shower. But like I told you before, you got to have a bath and a half. A lot of people prefer to have a bath and a half. So right here on the driver's side is the half bath. And one of the things that we'll show you, in fact, we'll show you in 1323, is that it has kind of a hidden wall that goes into this. You don't even know that it's a water closet. It's just kind of a hidden wall. Very similar to the hidden appliance center, but a little bit different configuration. All right, that's 1327. Hey guys, thanks for letting me invade your space. We're going to head on down and take a look at the status of 1329, which as I make my way down, Armand will give you a good shot of the outside of 1329. And as we change from an H3 double slide over to a quad slide, and we'll go in also this side of it. Same thing in production here. The slide out has been pulled out, and right there you've got the scaffolding pulled in, and the slide out is secured down here. Now I know they're doing some work up there. We might have a little bit of sound up there, but that's okay because that's what production is like. And since we're standing here right now, take a look at the production floor, everybody. There's a lot going on. There's a custom coach in the middle down there. That coach is getting finished. I see 1323 back in the corner. I see a couple of customs. I see some designer choice coaches, 1331 over there. There's 1309. That's a bunk coach for sale. And then of course we have a new H shell at the end of the production row that is going to be headed down to paint pretty soon. All right. Got a belt sander going on up here. But what you can see from this angle, and we don't want to interrupt the guys in production very much, and I apologize for the sound, but that's just part of being on a production floor. What you can see is a lot of the walls, a lot of the cabinetry is going in this week. You see over there, that is actually the vanity for the super bath. And that's going to be moved to the back. I can also see down here, that's being scribed today in the cockpit. That's awesome. And then I'm going to move over here. I want you to see, this will be your first chance to look at the color of this wall here. Really a beautiful color of this laminate. That is something that will stand out and look great for years. It'll never go out of style. I say it's a gray. I don't want to split hairs here and say that it's a different color. To me, it's like a light gray, and it's like a satin finish, I think. It's not a high shiny finish. And that's about all I want to show you today because I just want to show you a little bit of progress on 1329. You can also see the other color of the cabinetry in this piece right here. This is the vanity for the super bath. It's going to be moved to the back. So you can see this color and that lighter gray together is just going to be dynamic. How many times have I used dynamic this morning?
You got an interesting question now.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, they imagine the slides are heavy. How are they moved in and out of it?
That's a good question. Someone asked, just to reiterate that question, someone asked how the slides, because they're so heavy, are moved in and out. Well, let's just say what we have is, we literally have, and I'm going to see if I can see it from here, we have an actual, I'm just going to use the term apparatus. It's literally a jig, to use a production floor term. It's a jig that grabs the entire thing, it's strapped down, and it securely brings it out of the coach. And then they move this this piece in, this scaffolding in, to secure the guys on the production floor when they're working. I'm gonna head back down here. I'm really excited about 1329. It's a custom coach and it's a quad. It's my favorite floor plan. If I had to pick a floor plan, I like a lot of them. I like the new H3 double slide floor plan, but the super bath, whether it be the Jackson Hole or the Grand Cayman, I like those floor plans a lot. So that's 1329, and before that we were in 1327. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you have a good week. Thanks for watching Marathon Mondays with Mal and supporting us. You know how to get a hold of me, M-A-L-W. That's Mal W at marathoncoach.com. And like I say every week, and like I try to live every day, be yourself and do good things. We all need a little bit of that. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next Monday. Monday.